Jump.
And welcome to Dungeon World with Amell, week number 6. We are short a few people, and apparently I bugged us. Let me refresh this real quick. Boom, boom. There we go. Exit that. Remove this. Everybody's happy. All right, I fixed things. Okay, so welcome back. We are short. Rewix, he decided to do 24 hours and fell asleep like 2 hours ago, so he's gone. Soren is at a concert, and Enderai, I think, has something else going on. So, we will have 2 additional people joining us shortly. And for some reason, my Skype actually loaded that. That was weird. So within like the next 20 minutes, we should be expecting a third person who we will introduce into the dungeon, and a person will be taking over Rewix's job for the day once they are available. Also, so we'll add them in for now. We're just gonna count all other players as NPCs. They're just gonna have a +2 to warrior, so if you guys use them, then you get +2 damage just using them.
Okay.
I will do my best to roleplay their characters, which I make no promises. And let's go and get. Well, I guess we'll recap.
I mean, Ender Eye is pretty simple. So
Is he a bad guy too?
Is he bad? Is he undead? No?
Well, he's learned that there wasn't actually undead in here. I don't know if
Oh, that's not my fault.
no.
Wah,
Well,
wah,
it was
wah.
mistaken, but we left off with the group going into what looked like a small library slash chemistry lab where some runes glowed. Bartok and Rewix were smart enough to actually get in it while the rest ran. Zone almost
Hold the phone.
died.
Bartok knew what the runes did. Rewix knew Jack All and was just like, screw it, I'll stand in here with him.
Yep.
We'll see what happens.
Fire engulfed, shot down the staircase. People got lit on fire. Soren was almost dead. Zone literally was unconscious
Zone
and came
was-
back from the brink of death.
Yeah.
Lazy Eye Jack, who taunted Bartok the entire time, was still alive.
I hate
minus
Lazy Eye
scratches.
Jack so
Yeah.
much.
He needs to come to my rescue. I'm paying his bill.
Okay, so we'll leave off with Bartok. You have just seen the fires have
Survived.
died down. There's no damage on any of the equipment or books in the library.
Got it. So it was magic fire. Alright, so there's books in the library. What does the equipment look like? What kind of equipment?
You have like
I don't want to spend too long in here.
you see like a bunch of vials that have names of like different types of weird ingredients. Some you recognize, some you don't. You see the one symbol that you're standing on, and there's a couple little small ones drawn on paper here and there with some like notes you can't read.
Okay.
You see on one whole wall, the back wall, is just a gigantic library of like books in some like language that you're not really sure what they are.
Can I discern realities?
Sure.
I'm gonna discern realities. Let's discern, because I gotta choose like an actual place. I can't just say discern realities.
Well, you can say you spent some time like everybody's kind of come back up. You're in and you notice that the trap is no longer active, and you guys are just looking around now.
Okay. Oh, okay. 2d6 plus 2. All right. I'm gonna take a look around, a little bit more in depth, as it were, and I
You
did
may
it.
ask one question.
All right. So, what should I ask? What happened here recently? Already know that. What is about to happen? Already knew that. What should I be on the lookout for? Already knew that.
Look out for could also be
Uh,
stuff involving like items, also.
What here is useful or valuable to me, Bartok?
Useful or valuable to you.
Yes.
You see a. I don't know if I want to give that to you. Okay, you see that actually in one of the drawers in like a desk type area that there is a blood red gem.
Blood red gem.
You recognize it as the same one that Abraham let you see a while back.
Hmm.
And other than that, you also find. That's all you. That's the only thing that's useful to you.
Okay. Blood red gem. I definitely walk over and pick that up.
Okay, it is worth 400 coins that we determined a long time ago. If you sell it,
Mhm.
this one does not seem to be speaking to you though. It doesn't feel like there's any kind of like
It's a dead gem.
yes.
dead soul inside.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Oh, I will
So
also
if
let
that's
you guys know on Rewix's scroll that he found. He did the item, the ability it has, and if any of you guys want to use this today, that's fine. But the effect will backfire onto you if you screw the roll up instead of
okay.
Rewix. The move is Prismatic Ray. I gotta find actually what it says here because I don't have it. I don't want to look up Skype right now because it switches stuff. It is a level 5 spell. It deals 2d6 damage to one target, and then you roll an additional 1d8 and apply an additional effect. If it's a red spray, it burns them. If it's orange, it petrifies them. If it's yellow, it electrocutes. If it's green, it's acid. Blue is frozen. Indigo is your senses are numbed. Violet, it charms. And on an 8, you roll twice for 2 effects.
Damn.
So it is a very strong spell, but on a 7 to 9, the scroll has a chance of being destroyed. On a 10 plus, it goes off with no problem. On a 6 minus, it's going to backfire onto the person who, in this case, would be one of you two or someone else that uses it.
All right, team
Okay.
killing. Game for that.
To use the scroll, you have to roll, I believe it's plus your int. Yes, it's a plus.
Which he has +2.
Yes, it's a plus. It's a roll is a plus int to get it.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think that's all I need in this room, and I'm just gonna assume Rewix doesn't find any books of use in here.
Rewix is actually unable to read any of these either. It's not an arcane language or magic language in these books.
It's draconian.
It's not
Okay.
draconian either. Okay, so everybody kind of sits around. Zones.
And we rest.
Yes, the Zones often says he needs to take a quick break. So does Soren, as they're like laying there, like hair's completely like singed upwards, and they're like they just burn and like char all over their bodies. So go ahead and you guys rest. So you guys regain back half your HP.
Which is rounded up,
Correct.
you said? Or is
Yes,
it
we're
down?
rounding it
Okay.
up.
So I gain 9 health, which would put me at 16 HP.
And actually, let me show. I need to swap you guys over to the correct thing, so you can have your like own little page. This is where you guys' HP is all that is on here for me.
Okay.
So,
Back up at the top.
Mhm.
Yeah, we haven't been using maps, by the way, Moko, as much as we
So
used
he
to.
gets
We've been
9.
using our imagination. It's actually working out really
I know.
well.
Okay, so Soren is now up to 11 HP. Ender, I can't see his HP, so whatever. Rewix is actually still full HP. So.
Oh, big surprise there.
Yeah, he never does much. Whatchamacallit?
He's like, oh, look at my teammates dying. Let me go stand back here and just twiddle my thumbs.
Last time, I asked my teammates, depending on, I was like, how hurt do you feel right now from a scale to 1 to 17, like their max health? And I asked that question to Enderai, and he was like, I feel like an 18 out of 20 something. And I'm like, dude, go take a lap or something. I don't even care about you.
Oh man.
You got tons of health.
Okay.
Oh,
Other people are like on the deathbed.
So you know, Mocha, when you start this, the new character Valencia, who was found within this dungeon, has a 2 warrior, 2 protector, 2 minstrel, and 1 adept.
Excellent. Is she?
She is not. She actually has the same symbol of Serenare as Enderai does.
Oh, that's
But
boring.
She is not a paladin. That's just her god,
Hmm.
and it's who she kind of follows. What else did I want to mention on this? I also did add in your notes. You should see a note of a section of NPCs that are with your party as one of your notes now. You can pop out if you want.
I see it.
So, and that describes what they look like. Okay, so you guys rest up and you head back down the stairs out to the room. Chomper is actually kind of sitting down there, kind of waiting for you. Enderai's
That's his name?
Chomper was the name of the hellhound. That's what Enderai named him. And he's just kind of throwing like a bone he found on the ground to him back and forth. Enderai's kind of playing. And he goes, we should get going. There's more evil farther south is what my god has told me.
All right, so we're going to go to the staircase that we avoided in the first place.
Correct.
So let's head that way.
So you guys step out
So-
of the archway. You have a question?
What's Rudy doing?
Rudy is still with the group because he's staying with them while they are looking.
I want
for
to
the group.
summon Rudy via my brain. telekinesis.
Right now,
or
you're
whatnot.
too far away, and Rudy's not entirely able to tell exactly where you're at yet.
Hmm.
So,
Damn you, Rudy.
but
Who's Rudy with, though?
Rudy is he's just walking on his own. He got out of his little pod
Ooh.
plan. He's just kind of carrying it. He put it like on his hat, and he's just kind of going. And
He's stretching them roots.
Okay, so you walk up this staircase and you come into a room. There is a ladder that actually leads upwards, but you can't really see what to. It kind of just goes dark. And it also
Okay.
leads down into
Yeah,
the lower dungeon.
We want to go down.
Okay, so your group.
I say to the group.
And Doris, I agree with you. That's a good idea. And he goes, maybe there'll be undead there. And he heads down. You guys head down. And when you enter this next room,
Maybe.
there is one on one side of the room, to the west side of the room, I guess, or the right if we were looking at it. It would be another hallway. In front of you, when you get off the ladder, though, there is a ton of rubble just blocking in what you assume is another hallway. What do you do?
I am going to reconnect the Wi-Fi to my phone for half a second.
You hear this noise coming from some direction. You're not sure which one. Let's wait for Bartok to see what he wants to do.
Come on, Bartok. Use your bardic abilities to figure out where shit is.
Oh, he disconnected. Give him a second.
Oh, god damn it.
It's for the Wi-Fi switch, most likely, is what happened.
Probably. Probably talking to himself. Hey guys.
He's back.
Oh,
Yeah, he's back. Woo!
Damn Wi-Fi. All right. So, I
Ooh, I'm actually drawing. I'm gonna actually turn this fucking thing off.
the rubble
Who, me?
seems interesting.
They can now the group can see what's going on. It's exciting.
All right. So I say to the group, this rubble seems interesting. It doesn't seem old. It kind of looks fresh, maybe. So I feel like we should get rid of it, or maybe find a way to move it. I have a couple options in my head already. But what do you guys think?
Sword says just use your voice and blast it away.
Lazy Jack goes, yeah, like you did, the couple creatures a while back. And he looks at, and he goes, he didn't actually do anything.
I fucking hate him so much.
Valencia's like, I want to see this, and she just kind of leans against the back wall, like as far away as possible from you.
Great. Performance anxiety. Fun.
You're a bard. There's no such thing as performance anxiety.
Yeah, okay.
And Andrew's like, you could have been my son, even though Zone is now my son. But I believe in you.
Yeah, okay. So, Bartok gets around halfway away from it and readies himself with the usual stance. No jumping this time.
No jumping?
Jumping, we learned, is very bad. So he readies himself, his strings start to glow, and he strums and he yells and he fails.
Ooh. So,
Good
Puberty.
start.
Puberty.
it drains out, and it just strums, and you just hear
Twang.
and then and all you hear is Lazy Eye Jack in the back. I told you. And he like kind of nudges at Ender Eye.
Fucking hate Lazy Eye Jack more than the guy in the other freaking thing now. I'm going to kill him.
Good
No, you're
times.
not. You're
All
not
right.
killing
All
this
right.
guy,
So
Jack.
My second option.
Ender actually puts his arm and goes, "It was a good try. Maybe we should just go the other way."
I suggest Rewix's explosive flowers that he bought.
Ooh,
we used those earlier at the door, didn't we?
Yeah, those ones you guys found in this dungeon.
Mm.
So we're gonna roll a D100. If it's over a 50, he'll agree to it. If not, he's like, this isn't worth it.
Okay. Damn.
It's not worth it. He goes, no, this is not the time to use it. And
Okay.
you guys then decide to start heading downwards to the right,
To the west.
to the west.
Yeah, I feel like that's my only option because I already failed, and then Rewix didn't listen, or didn't cooperate. So I feel pretty bummed out. We're gonna head west. I'm just gonna be like in the back of the party now, kind of hanging my head, feeling pretty dumb.
Okay. So you start heading and walking down this hallway, and you come up. You can actually see there's a door now at the very end of the hallway, and you see a room with another archway with no actual like door on it, just close to the end of it. And to the left of that, you notice that there's a little gap, maybe going with a staircase going downward. You might see the edge of a stair. So that would be going like south-ish, Milko. What do you do?
So there's a doorway
Hmm?
or stairs.
There's a doorway. There's a door at the end of the hallway. There is an archway to the right of that, on the right side of the hall, and on the left side of the hallway, there's what looks to be like a staircase going downwards.
I mean, I want to go to the right, to the right of the door, because I know there's the stairway on the left, door in the front, and to the right is the archway thing, and I want to go that way.
All right. So Soren actually offers, and he kind of steps up, and he sneaks to the edge of the doorway and kind of peeks in, and he kind of crawls back and he goes, "Okay, guys, I see. What's going on here? Little man, we gotta go. Hold on a second.
Okay.
Hurting. I think that's how he described it. There's a doorway. There's an archway to the left. There's a whatchamacallit thing right
Yeah,
there.
there's a door, then there's a archway to the right of the door, and then to the left of the door
Oh, it's to the right?
Yeah,
I
the
thought you
archway's
said
to the right.
I thought you said
Oh, well.
south.
There's no, you mixed up. The staircase is down. The archway's the other way. You just
See?
flip those.
I told you.
Right side of the hallway, because you're walking down the hallway. The right side would be the upside on the map.
All
There
right,
is no upside.
so-
There's no downside.
Yes, there is. Soren comes walking back. He goes, "Guys, there's a cocoon in there. I think it's Abraham. There's two of those creature things that took him away in there too. What are we gonna do?" And he looks at Bartok.
So much pressure on me. This reminded me of another situation where there was pressure and I failed. Ugh. All right.
I can't move this shit. I'll just have to draw the new one.
All right. You do that. I get out my dueling rapiers.
Okay.
Can I offer him one?
To who?
Soren, because he does have good dex, and if he uses a dueling rapier, that'll up his chance to actually hit, wouldn't it? Or no, does his daggers already do dex?
I don't know if they do dex, but he Soren looks at you and goes, No, I got these, and he pulls out his dagger and his sword and shing, 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 shing. Puts him back in his little
Am I conscious? Can I just bust out of this like Hollywood
you are
Hog?
not conscious.
I can't bust out of
But
this
you
like
did
Kool-Aid
rest.
You did rest. Oh yes, you rest. Oh, but you already leveled up. We're right. We're good. So.
All right, so yeah, I pull out my dueling rapiers and I look back at the party and kind of like move them up and down a little, like y'all ready?
And we see you start running down, and Android grabs you, goes, "Whoa, whoa, whoa! I will go first." And you see the three dings off of his chest from the light of Serenere, and he just starts running in there first.
Okay.
He goes,
I follow
"Undead!"
behind him. Yeah, I follow behind him.
All right, so I'm gonna give you the actual option to catch one of these by surprise with Ender Eye. So if you want, you can go ahead and deal your damage and add a +2 for using a NPC.
Cool. Slash roll 1d6 plus 2, and I roll a 1.
Wait, which way did you go? North, south, east,
He went
or
into
west?
the archway. To
The archway.
north.
Okay.
Yep, the non-door, the actual archway into the room. Well, that's what you find when you step in. It's an actual room, and it's single floor. There's the two creatures. The cocoons like sit up against the corner wall, and there's some boxes here and there that you see.
Okay.
You dealt 6 damage. I have to pull up my creatures. So I don't actually have them like. There we go. Okay, so you stab into this thing. Ender Eye slices its head off, and you guys start running right to the next one. This one's prepared for you, and he's turning around. He's just like he doesn't make any noise, but he kind of like looks like he's screaming towards you, but nothing's coming out.
So I'm gonna make a dex hack and slash with my dueling rapier, and I'm going to, as we're running at it, I'm going to suggest. What do you need, child?
I have dash charger.
Yes. Here, take it. I should have enough battery. Um, I suggest to him a plan of attack for him to bash the thing's head down, and then I strike forward and put my weapon through its head as he bashes it down
Okay.
with the shield.
Roll a hack and slash. See what happens.
Boop. And I failed again. Why?
Typically, in an NPC situation, if you fail, the NPC is the one that actually takes the brunt of the hit. But since this is an actual player's character, you're still going to take the hit. So you go ahead and try to do this, and he just he looks at you like, "What are you trying to make me do?" As this thing claws at you. Go ahead and take a d6. He has no idea what the hell you wanted him to do.
Yeah, it's because he's dumb and dry. Let's roll 1d6. I forgot the. There we go. Damn it. There. That's 3. So I took 2 damage.
Okay. Dude, make sure you update it on the sheet.
I am going.
Can I please just Hulk out of this thing? That's what like.
Nope.
No, you have to wait for me to fail a couple times before I can save you.
Yeah. Okay.
So much fail.
Abram, can you actually remove your icon on the character or on the sheet and put him back out? Because I can't actually see your health bar at all. It's weird.
Really?
Yeah, it's strange for some reason. It's just not there for me.
Okay, so I failed.
Mm-hmm. And at this point,
does it get an attack?
It dealt its damage to you. And
does it get an attack now?
It does not attack you. No, creatures don't ever attack in this game. They always just react to what you do.
Oh.
I mean, in general, if you don't make a move, I'll make him attack. And if you don't react to him, like me saying he's slashing at you, you're like, I attacked that one over there, then I'm still going to make this one deal damage to you no matter how well you rolled. Because you ignored it. But go ahead and, at this same point, you see Soren. He takes out one of his throwing daggers and just whips it at the creature. And what are you doing to assist Soren?
I'm going to stab both my dueling rapiers into its legs to try to hold it down so the daggers hits its target.
Hack and slash.
I swear to God, if this is another straight up 6, just oh my God!
Mark
what
XP. So you go to stab at this thing, and it actually kind of silently screams in pains and kind of buckles over, so the thing flies over the head, and it cuts a little slit into the cocoon on the top.
Ooh,
little. and he goes, Valencia, the cocoon, go.
Also, Amell.
Yes.
You have your thing as playing Diablo 3 Reaper of Souls.
Why? Oh no.
Just let you know.
Dungeon World with Amell week. I tried changed it when I was planning on streaming earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Dungeon. Thank you for
People
that.
could have reported you for that.
I'll report your mom.
Report your mom for being your mom.
Thank you. Sorry about that. Okay.
I'm having Rudy come save me.
Updated. Okay.
I can summon him.
So, yes, Rudy is close enough. So Rudy starts running towards you. Bartok, you stab down this thing, and it's starting to... It kind of bent over, and it's throwing a claw actually upwards towards your face. What do you do?
I am going to, just for the fuck of it, because so far I've literally rolled 3 6s already. I'm going to make a dexterity defy danger, because dexterity rolls seems to be.
So you're gonna
doing good.
You're gonna do what you saw Soren do in that very first episode, where he did a roll, and you're gonna try to roll backwards. Let's see how you do.
It's slashing up. I'm gonna do a matrix backwards thing to dodge it. It's gonna be a 6. Oh my God! I actually hit it.
So you can do that.
I put take damage or lose an item. I feel like I'll take the damage because I don't even know what the option is going to be at first. But I feel like I'll just end up taking the damage.
So you just want to take the damage and dodge out and get far enough away, because it's either you can take the damage, or you know what? No, here's your option. You can do it, but if you do, you trip and fall on your face, and Lazy Eye Jack just laughs his ass off at you.
No, I take the damage.
I'm okay doing that.
I hate Lazy Eye Jack. No, fuck that. I'm done.
I'm gonna come out and be like, Lazy Eye Jack, what have you been fill me in? He's
No. Here's your two options. You either
no,
this is so much better. So either that you trip and fall and Lazy Eye Jack just laughs at you, or Lazy Eye Jack actually sees that you're messing up and he pulls you back to safety.
What?
Pick one.
That doesn't sound like realistically
It
possible.
doesn't sound realistic at all,
Not-
to be
I'm
honest.
not lazy Jack to help the bar.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, Lazy Eye Jack hates me, and I hate him.
It's more of a get out of the way. I'm trying to get to Abraham.
Oh, okay, I see.
Let's check. Oh, let's check.
So,
Yeah,
which one do you want?
I'll take him pulling me out of the way.
So he just kind of moves you, this thing slices upwards. And at this same point, Moko, go and give me a Defy Danger plus your strength. We're gonna see if Rudy rips you out of this thing or not.
Defy danger, strength. Bitch, I'm doing stuff.
Okay, so Rudy comes up and just starts to like grow like vines or like branches on his fingers and starts to like split it apart, but he hasn't quite gotten it yet, so it's gonna still take a little bit more time. Bartok, this thing is charging back towards you. What are you gonna do?
He's gonna make baklava. That way, if he fails, nothing
I'm
bad
gonna
happens.
I'm gonna ask for Ender Eye's help. Ender Eye, okay. So do I get the plus roll on the character, or do I get it on the damage?
Damage.
Damage. Got it. Well, I'm gonna ask for him because everyone seems to be loving to listen to the bard right now. I'm gonna ask for him to bash it as it's running at me because it's running past him. I'm gonna ask him for to like bash it, and as he bashes it, after it's stopped moving, I'm going to attempt to stab it since it will be stunned. Oh my god!
Ender Eye actually like bashes in the head, but you kind of trip up, and your sword slides across the room.
I level up.
What? Like, what happened? What happened?
All right, Abraham, give me another Defy Danger plus your strength.
See, Moko, now you don't get to miss what happened last session. It's just
Well,
happening
it's
this
an
session.
experience. Nothing
So,
happens.
at this same point, you guys hear from the outside the hallway, you hear like a crunching of like wood sound. That is what you hear. Okay, and this Darrow is still just attacking you, Abraham. It's just swinging wildly, just trying to get a good claw in on you.
Punching a foot. Wait,
I-
did something
I-
happen to Rudy? I'm gonna be pissed at you if you did something to Rudy. I'm gonna
No.
murder everything.
No, wood cracked in the outside the hallway.
Okay, so it's still trying to attack me.
Yep.
I don't... Metal Hurlant, I have a +1 on that skill. I don't even care if I hit, like, Abraham. I'm literally going to...
Thanks for telling me that.
Mm-hmm.
Some things are better left unsaid.
Go ahead and make your roll.
Doesn't matter, you don't know that I don't care.
I can't believe it's 2 1s. That's such bullshit.
I don't know! Alright, so... I am pissed. Like, I am frustrated at this point. Like, Lazy Eye Jack had to help me. I feel terrible. So I just ready myself for a Metal Hurlant. I don't even care how close this guy is. I'm just gonna fucking yell at him. And... Why? Why? How?
And this thing rips a claw right across your face. You now have a nice scar. Go ahead and take a D6 along with that too.
Yay.
Aww.
Didn't even hurt me.
Your low
Okay,
rolls are-
it's a superficial scar, and you think it's gonna heal probably in a couple weeks.
Cool.
Damn it! All right, Abraham, one more Defy Danger, or just a 2d6 plus your strength. You're more just trying to bust out of it.
Yes!
And at this point, Rudy rips this thing open, and you just kind of jump out.
And then say, oh yeah! And I'm gonna charge the nearest thing to me.
Okay, and that would be the one Darrow right now. Go
All right.
ahead and
Does he see my face fucked up?
I'm gonna charge up to it and
take a
suplex
little
it
cut.
until I break its skull. It's been like
Okay, make the roll.
hack and slash, right?
Yeah. 9. Okay.
I'll take damage to myself. I don't give a fuck.
Okay, no, you're not gonna. It's not gonna actually. It's gonna make a move, and in the archway, where Soren was at, he goes, "We got incoming!" He runs into the room. Followed behind him is this monstrous-sized human being. It looks like a mixture of like a lumberjack and like Hercules, but it's creepy looking. It has the same stitches together and stuff like that. It's full on like pinkish flesh with like off colors here and there, and it has no clothes on.
Butt naked? How do I know it's a lumberjack then?
Butt naked because of the chest size.
What?
Yes.
It's not with the arms, man.
Okay,
Arms.
so
Do I roll damage?
you go ahead and roll your damage.
Is it plus strength or anything, or just a D10?
It's just a D10.
Okay, I rolled 5.
5. Okay, so you suplex this thing, and you just hear this neck, and you already know it's dead.
Sexy.
What phrase do you say as you kill this thing?
That's how you do it, boy.
At that same point, this creature comes charging in at you, Abraham, after it sees what it does, and followed by that same doorway, another one falls in.
Two of these things?
Two of these things. And they come straight at... One comes at Bartok and one comes at Abraham.
All right.
What do you guys do?
Is it naked?
They are naked.
I'm gonna pull a Johnny Cage and do a split. Do the split crotch punch.
Okay, Bartok, what do you do?
Kusha!
As this thing runs in.
Regret? All right.
No, you'll hit
So-
something this time. You have to.
I know, right? Like, I've only failed, what is it,
Every
4
roll.
times now? I've literally leveled up already on this session, and we're not even an hour in.
I only have one experience on this session.
All right, so I'm going to have... Who would be the best to help me take one of these things down? I think Soren is the only one with...
Tank. Use the stupid tank with the shit ton of HP, man.
I tried to use him 3 times already.
Enderai doesn't understand what Bartok keeps trying to tell him what to do.
He's using all the
He looks
fancy
at
words.
Abraham and goes, is he a bad guy?
Oh my god, please. So I
No,
tell
he's just
Soren...
bad.
Alright,
I tell
Bartok.
Soren to, I don't know, throw a dagger at,
Alright.
I don't know.
Can I roll my damage? for my
Soren,
split shit?
go ahead and make your hack and slash first, Abraham, for it. And then Bartok, Soren just picks up his dagger he ran in and he just whips it back towards the second golem that you're aiming at.
Okay, and so I'm going to do a metal hurlant at the same time to see if I can give it a little bit more oomph, and I actually hit it, but I'm going to end up hitting Soren, I bet.
Alright, I do perfect 10 damage on my split punch. I'll take whatever damage or consequences you give me.
Okay, let's see here.
So I do my splits, I punch it in the nuts, and it dies.
You're lucky you punched it in the nuts. I'm just saying. So, you punch this thing, it bursts out. At that same time, though, it actually, like, the upper part of the body falls forward and bites into you. Take a d6 plus 2.
Alright, mind you, where I'm yelling is straight at his ears and whatnot.
But it's
So-
nothing but a flesh wound.
Okay.
As I
And
say out
it
loud.
reverberates. You put yourself in danger, right? Is it another option?
No, mine is just reverberates.
Are you
Mine is
sure?
literally, yes, it is literally just, it reverberates into a second target. There's no other option for that skill, unfortunately.
Additional nearby targets. Okay. You hit... Zoran's behind you, so you aren't going to hit Zoran.
Tell me I hit Zone.
I'm tempted.
Zone's gotten so
Nope,
much
nope.
fucking pain.
You hit Lazy Eye Jack.
No, I need
Yes! Yes!
Lazy Eye Jack doesn't go down. He just more kind of like unplugs the head, like the ear, like plugs he had. He goes, I can even hear him through these things.
I hate him so much. I forgot he had those.
Alright, so is it my turn to do something?
He dealt 6 damage. Actually, you blast this thing backwards, and it just splits apart, different body parts all over the place.
Excellent.
Whoa.
Is there anything still alive in the room?
No, but you do hear a fuck and out of the hallway, and you just hear.
So feet running away.
Yeah.
Coward, come and face your death, I say.
Can I chase after the feet, or is it already too far gone?
You guys can chase down the feet if you want.
Yeah, I'll
You know what?
definitely.
Hold your
I'll go
horses, man. I got this. Pull out my marrow flute. I'm gonna play it, and send them out to scout for me.
Undead! Ah! And Rai chases down.
Enderai, stop chasing it. I'm gonna have one just run around in circles for him. So whatever.
He's in the room. He's just chasing it down. Okay, so these two.
I roll. I make 5 of them.
5. Okay, so
Go scout for me.
4 of them go taking off. 2 run down the staircase, and the other 2 go down the hallway where the door is now broken.
All right.
After
Scout and then bring back information to me as in drawing out or something.
It's like 2 minutes, and the ones from down the hallway come back with an arm.
Nice. Is there any jewelry on this arm? Rings, watches, bracelets of any magical nature?
There is not any rings of magical nature. You do see that same kind of those weird. You don't know. You haven't seen the other symbols, but you do, Bardock. When you see this hand, that you see that it has a symbol like the ones you saw in the other rooms.
So the symbols of safety.
Not symbol. It's slightly different, but it has the same kind of like design.
It has the same. Yeah, it has the same kind of design.
Yeah.
Now this hand, is it bleeding? Is it fresh?
Oh, it's fresh.
We need to fucking go.
It's fresh.
If it's fresh.
That's what ghouls do, man. They tear off arms, as I say.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Go ahead and eat your
if it was
prize,
just-
my friends, and then I want them to be like.
Can they speak to you telepathically? I don't remember. They just listen to orders. I don't think they can speak to you.
No,
they
I think they
draw
just listen
things
to
on the
orders.
ground and communicate to
Right.
me. So
They draw a skull and bones and put the arm on it, pretty much telling you that that thing is dead down the hallway.
excellent.
There's still 2 other ones though that have not come back. Enderai has finally finished off that one ghoul he was chasing and comes up and just murders both these 2 and they fall over dead.
Well, they're about to die anyway.
He looks at you and goes, "Where are the other 2? We
They're
must
down
kill
the
them." Down the hall.
God damn it.
He starts running down the hallway, even though they're actually down the stairs.
Bye. It was good to know you. Make sure you leave my stuff with them.
Can I go down that hall?
Stuff is dead from down the hall.
Yeah, I'm gonna go down the hall with Endrai to see whatever they killed.
Okay. So you run down the hallway. You run past another room and another staircase. As you keep going down, there is it's a long, long hallway. And here, I'll make this bigger for you if you want, so that way you can draw more. I won't be on this one, actually. I just lied.
Because I want to see what in the world.
Nice. Here's the staircase. What else are we doing?
This is the other way. They're running the other way. This is all stuff that's like over here.
This is the hallway you said.
Yes.
This is the one behind the door?
This is like, yeah. You sent them down the hallway behind the door. That door is the one that was busted open. So they were running this. They were running this way. Did you mean for him to get sent that way or no?
I just said run down the hall. I didn't say which hall.
True. But he's going to assume it's that way. So, Enderai's running down that way. There is it's a long-ass hallway. There is a room, like here, and then beyond that is another long hallway. I'm going to give you more space so you can draw more. Give me a second here. Width. 75. Boom. Okay. So I'm gonna move it really quick. Give me a second.
There we go. There's my drawing so far.
Oh, I can't actually move it. Dang it. Whatever. You should be able to highlight it all and move it over, I believe. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so there is no stair. Oh, the staircase is beyond that door, or beyond that room, and that room is like on the. It's the same thing as like an archway like this one. Same as like that one. So you see you chase Enderai down this hallway, and then let me see here.
Wait, so the archway is in this room?
There's an archway into this room. There is a staircase like right here, and then there's a long hallway that goes like here. And they're in the middle of it. And as you go down into it, you see another spiral staircase, followed by another room. Do you continue to chase Enderai down? Because he's still going.
Is there blood on the ground to
Enderai!
indicate where
Not
they
yet.
are?
No, you do
There's
not see any blood this whole way.
undead over here. Come save me.
He goes, "I'll be right there." He kind of like skids to a halt, turns around, bumps into Bartok, goes, "Sorry," and keeps going.
I keep going in the direction he was going because I assume that's where the body was found.
Okay.
Alright,
So
So while I'm there, I need to ask a status report from Lazy Eye Jack what's happening. 'Cause I have no idea what's going on, and none of them told me shit.
Lazy Eye Jack goes, "Well, you got taken by a spider. Well, not
All
by a
right.
spider. You actually got webbed by a spider. And then Soren shot an arrow or something, and then you
Did he
fell to the
miss?
ground. No, he missed the first one, then shot again, and you fell down. And those creature things that you just like suplexed, 2 of them ran off with you, and Soren threw a dagger into one. You fell off this edge, and then we kind of had to deal with the gigantic spider. So,
Goddamn spiders.
spiders. So, we killed it though. I did a lot of the work, to be fair. Bartok didn't do nothing. And
That's not a surprise, and that's not a status update. That's just common knowledge.
At least he didn't talk
yes,
about
yes.
like the specifics of what Bartok
So,
did.
so he goes. Then we went down this tunnel thing, and Bartok for some reason jumped in the air and sent himself flying off a bridge into some water.
He's
No, I
weird.
went through the bridge, mind you. I didn't go off the bridge, through it. There was so much power in it. Just
So,
went through the
and then he goes, there was these weird vine things like rocks from the sky. Soren almost died from it. Rewix almost died from it. I didn't almost die.
Rewix can die to pretty much anything. He's not going to survive, so don't worry too much about him.
Yeah, I know.
Here's 5 gold. Keep up the good work, my friend.
He goes, it's me more than 5 gold. By the way, Moko, just so you know, you actually did pay him 25 more during the session you were gone.
What? What was I told to this?
Now, just so you know.
Hey, tell you what.
I've already marked it off.
Oh, you already changed it? All right, good.
Yeah, it's already been. You've already paid him, and it's been marked off your character sheet. So he goes. We're still good. I haven't had to do too much with you being gone. I just had to demand that they actually help me save you.
Just remember, at the end of the day, I'm paying your bills.
Yes.
I'm your paycheck. Fuck the rest of them, I say.
Damn right. And he looks and he goes. Besides that, we ran into some library thing with some weird symbols in it, and fire blew up the entire room, but nothing actually got damaged. And Bartok, as usual, Bartok figured out what to do for once. Didn't tell anybody, and we all ran down this spiral staircase, and this flame burst us. We almost lost Soren and Zone thanks to Bartok.
Bartok's not very useful, it seems.
Okay, and then we're going to cutscene to where Bartok is. Bartok, you run down this hallway, and as you do, you hear a click. And from behind, yes, a piece of the floor behind you. Actually, technically, a door on one side is there, and behind you, a piece of the ceiling or the wall or the floor comes up and spins around. There's spikes, and it's slowly moving towards you.
And there's nobody there to help you. So you don't want to head on your own. I'm guessing
it was not my fault. I'm alone. It was your fault, but whatever.
No, you chose to go ahead on your own.
It's fine.
You chose to bring Ender Eye back for no reason.
Hey,
he ran off and I didn't know where he was.
It would have been both of you guys. It ain't gonna make a difference. You see a door at the end of the hallway. What do you do?
So there's a door. Okay, so there's a door at the end of the hallway. There's a trap that it has like swords or spikes or something, and it's spinning and it's slowly heading towards me.
Well, it's the wall, and the wall spun around, and now the whole entire, or it's not the wall, it's the floor, literally flipped upwards, spun around with spikes on the other side of it, and just slowly moving towards you now.
All right, okay. So Aaron, can you see my map right now?
I can see your map.
All right, am I getting close to what it kind of looks like? Am I correct?
That's pretty damn accurate. There's a spiral staircase like here.
Where?
That goes downwards. That's the only thing you're really missing.
No, I have a staircase over there.
There's a door. There's a door and a staircase.
There's another one there, yeah. The staircase is behind the floor where you are. You already ran past that staircase.
Damn.
Yep.
Okay, so
what do you do?
I don't have any way of getting rid of the trap. I don't think I have anything in my inventory either.
Yell for help? Blow it away?
I never picked up my dueling rapier, so I've only got one now.
Wait.
You know what? What?
I was gonna say, you could try to use your bardic voice and yell for help loud enough so we can hear it. At least we hear it.
Yeah, I was actually thinking about doing metal hurlant, but instead of just the usual yell, it was gonna be
help.
Help! I need somebody.
Help.
I'm gonna do that, and then as I do that, I'm going to immediately run to the door afterward because I'm assuming this is not going to break.
This is the best timing ever. I'm excited right now. I need to edit my thing so we can now have the storm on here too.
It's the storm.
This is so.
By the way, Mundo's dying this week.
No, he's not. Leave him alone.
Okay. So, anyways, go ahead and what do you
roll?
Yep.
Okay, here we go. We're going to roll. Oh, good, I hit it.
Oh, okay. Good, you didn't die.
So you scream out yelling for help. And since this entire stone wall, the sound doesn't actually go through it, and nobody on the other side hears you. But
like I said, I ran. Oh.
I'm not done yet. No worries. I got this covered. Let me finish setting this up real quick so we have everybody like proper, and then
Okay.
I will continue what happens.
I will return shortly.
Yes. You will? Okay. That ruins my plan.
All right. So,
on, I'm almost
do I
ready.
hear this at all?
No, because it's all made of stone. So the stone literally is just blocking the sound from that way.
No, that sucks for you, man.
And it just ruined my plan. So we're going to cut back over to Abraham and the
Bro,
rest of the
we're
group.
not even gonna find
Eh?
out what happened to the trap or anything. All right, go.
Hey,
Nope,
is
we're
that
gonna cut back
Bartok's
for the moment.
dueling rapier on the ground? I see.
Yes. Andrew comes from back. Yeah, it was. He's still back there. He's kind of slow catching back up.
Wait,
But what?
dueling
Where's the undead?
It disappeared as you came in. It was so afraid of your presence.
Oh,
Man, you're so awesome.
yes. I am. And he like sheaths the sword and ching 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 ching.
You're so shiny.
He's only got 3 dings now.
But
He got dinged.
that
He lost
dueling
strength.
rapier, you could use a new one, right? Right, Lazy Eye Jack? I mean, he left it here. He obviously doesn't want it.
I don't want to touch anything that Bard's touched.
Neither do I. I'm gonna leave it here.
And so you guys decide to head down the hallway or going down the staircase? What do you
Let's
think?
go down that one staircase that we saw. Maybe he went down there. Bard's capable of taking
And
them.
Endor goes, he didn't go that way. I just passed him. He went that
Yeah,
way.
but there could be undead down here. That's my point.
Undead. Let's go.
This guy
Thanks
is
for trying.
so easy to move around.
Thanks for trying, Amell.
It's fine. I have plans, so don't worry. I have plans. Okay.
Bartok dies.
Yes, that's my plan. That way then you can take over Rewix. Problem solved.
Oh God, no! I don't want to be. I don't want to be Rewix.
Rewix is highly successful.
And we'll just slowly kill off the entire party until you have no other people to play.
He ain't playing Abraham, that's for sure.
I don't want to play him.
Okay, so you guys head down this staircase, and at the bottom of this staircase, you see 2 ghouls that are like, they pretty much are on the ground dead. There is one dead body of a person in like a blackish cloak, and there are 3 others.
Let's go loot that shit.
There's 3 other people in the room
In
in black cloaks.
Alright, fine. Charging in. And I'm going to use all my good spells that I have there. So I'm going to use Rampaging Dance, Dancing Axe, and just run in there and just do my AoE like jump, spin thing, and cut them all down.
Make a roll.
Suck a dick, bitch.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Take a -1 for insulting the GM.
Yes.
So I'm talking to the
So,
people.
you slice into all of these, and they just they like are blocking hit, and they just kind of and they're bleeding pretty bad, but none of them are hurting enough. And then you notice that the hand glows, and a weapon appears in their hand. One is a dagger, one is a battle axe, and one is a long sword. And they
right.
all strike down at you.
Same time?
Magic, which means you can't. Armor doesn't matter, right?
It could matter. Depends what kind of magic.
It's true.
Could be materialization. You materialize a weapon. It's a physical item.
Make your move.
All right.
Find out.
I'm going to yell, Rudy, disarm. And I'm going to make another spinning attack.
So Rudy goes in, he starts his vines spread around, grab and like pull other weapons down on their arms.
Yeah, just...
Make your roll.
So what, I roll hack and slash?
And you can add his, you're gonna end up killing him anyways once you roll a damage. So they all strike down at you, like Rudy wasn't fast enough. Go ahead and take a d6 plus 3.
All right, let me roll my damage on them first. All right, so I roll 4 damage. And then how much damage am I taking?
A d6 plus 3.
Magical damage or no?
No, your armor, your armor is, negates it.
Okay.
So, we're cutting back, and you yelled for help. And does Storm walk away again? Because I'm going to kill him if that happened again. Because I'm trying to introduce this character right now.
Next time he walks...
I hope you heard me yelling at you.
I'm here.
So, in case what you have... Oh, I actually have 2 of you right now, because I haven't actually edited Tim's. Whoops. Let me fix that really fast. You 2 people person. Tim Skype. Boop. Boop. We're here. Okay, so... Out of the doorway behind you, Bartok, you hear this crash as this person comes flying out, and with this little like three-headed dog lion hybrid thing, and he's just rolling over it, and he is wearing. What are you wearing?
That
Oh,
is a
sick.
great question.
A loincloth.
Are you naked?
No, I am clothed.
You're about to be naked if you don't figure out what you're wearing.
I am wearing
Close.
black clothing,
Okay.
pants and a shirt and a jacket.
Okay. What
But
color
the-
hair?
Black?
So you're
It's just
full
gonna be all
on
black.
emo. Gotcha.
Yeah.
No,
this
I
is-
mean the shirt is white, but the jacket is like an off black, and the pants are black.
Where are you from?
So
the
you-
50s?
Okay. Do you have sunglasses? I'm okay with sunglasses. I will allow them.
Is he
No, I-
Neo?
I mean, you are in a cave, so it wouldn't really work, I guess.
No, I don't.
Okay.
He's got
So
goggles.
blonde hair. Ooh, do you want goggles?
Yeah, I'll have goggles.
Goggles, cool. Goggles are cool. All right, so you come out and there's this creature. So you know, Balder is your name. There is a wall of spikes slowly moving down the hallway towards this bard that you see who just screamed for help like a little girl. Not really like a little girl. It's actually a pretty manly scream. And there's this creature that is attacking you. What do you do?
Where exactly is this at?
You are on the map. You are literally at the end of that little hallway on the far
I
left.
turn around and see this, correct?
You
Like
are
this?
literally looking at it.
Am I right here?
Yeah, that's where you guys are at right now.
Okay.
Barry Manilow, by the way.
I'm gonna try and explode the creature with magicalness.
The best kind of.
Excellent.
Of course, an
The
exploding
magical-
character.
Okay, go ahead and what move are you using, or what are you gonna cast? What spell or ability?
Casting
in your case.
Mundo.
Don't know
Is
if
that
you-
under my special abilities tab?
It depends. Are you trying to use your weapon, or are you trying to cast a spell? It should be at the very
Trying
bottom
to
of
cast
the
a spell.
very bottom of your character list. Will have all your spells.
Oh, okay.
I cast flare.
I cast Mundo.
Holy, everything dies.
Use explosives.
So you could use the control and throw it and take control of it, like something like on the walls or something like that, and bash it.
Okay, yeah, we'll do that.
I'm gonna wait for him to attack,
Okay,
and then after
so
he attacks, I'll
You do
do it.
have 10 uses in your bag right now. I'm gonna actually make it so you have 10 because 5 is just too low, I think, for the moment where we're at. So let's see here. Oh, I'm just gonna note it in your gear.
Yeah, if you can imagine it, Moko, last session it was like this, but worse.
So yeah, now I have 9 uses. Go ahead and roll.
How could it be worse? You feel like every roll.
your
Yeah.
equivalent exchange ability. It's a. If you look down in it, it is a. I can't find it myself. It's a plus wisdom. So a 2d6 plus your wisdom, which is a 2.
Let's see what he hits.
Nothing.
Price is right. He actually got it.
I can't actually see it because I'm not on the spot. to
He got a
see it.
7.
Perfect. Okay, so you have an option. Your ability can disturb the fabric of reality, and you can take a -1 ongoing if you want. You can forget this spell, or you can put yourself in danger.
I'm gonna put myself in danger.
Okay, so this creature rips at your arm at the exact same time as you grab this. What do you grab off the walls? Or do you grab like maybe like a long splinter
Torch.
from like the gigantic piece of like wood door
Well,
you just had? Like a
I grab onto like it's a stone hallway, right?
stone hallway.
Yeah, so I grab or like kind of like palm the hallway wall and
Okay.
pull it out with me.
Okay, and it just pretty much you have just a slab then.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and you just slam the slab into this thing.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and let's see. I want to see what this creature's normal damage.
Do you
is.
want to
Well, like
describe
kind of
what the hell?
into its
can we-
face.
You
Can you
see,
describe what he's doing? by
you
the
literally
way?
see his hand, well, you see him do a symbol kind of like the ones you've seen, and on the wall he puts it to the wall, pulls out literally an entire part of the wall, and just bashes it into this creature.
Well, okay, like as I'm like ripping it out of the wall, I'm smashing the creature in the face with the giant stone
Yeah.
object.
Exactly. So you go ahead and roll a d8 for your damage on that move.
As soon as the creature is hit, I'm assuming it's going to be stunned, and I'm going to yell out "friend or foe."
Then he's asking that to you, Balder.
Yes.
Did he get stunned or no?
He does not. Oh, it's
Well,
fictionary.
quote unquote,
Fictionalized,
stunned.
yes.
You just hit the thing. I'm asking for under for. Also, change your name from Eric H to your character's name.
And go ahead and roll yourself a
Oh, Eric.
D6 plus 1 for me.
So I'm not gonna actually answer him or acknowledge his existence.
Okay, so you deal a D6 and you just crush 2 of the heads onto the ground, and it dies in a yelp. And there is now the spike wall coming to both of you. What do you guys do?
I run through the doorway and apparently ignore him because he ignored me for whatever reason. Really shitty storytelling here for whatever. I don't understand what's wrong with this damn group. I run past him apparently.
So
and look inside
as you see
the
him run by,
broken-
what do you do? I want to know what he does when as you run by.
Oh,
Do you
now he's
stop
gonna do
him
stuff.
going into this room that you just came from, fighting a gigantic creature or a
Yeah,
semi-gigantic creature?
Okay, so I'm gonna reach out and try and grab his arm and pull him back as he's coming, or as he's trying to run through it.
Do you let him grab your arm?
Well, I mean,
If you're gonna let him grab it, it's fine. If not, I'll make a roll for it.
Okay, so like as I'm grabbing it, I'm like, stop! You don't want to go in there.
yeah. If he tells me to stop instead of just grabbing my arm, because if he just grabbed my arm, I was gonna make a roll and then attack him because he chose to ignore me.
Okay, so he
But he
stops
said
you,
stop.
and you look back, Bartok, and you see this wall of spikes coming towards you. And what do you say to him?
Go, and I look and I like point at the spikes.
Charge!
So I'm gonna do alchemic control again, Amell, and rip the ground up into a wall like.
Okay, kind of like to pin it.
Yeah, like
The
Like a
fuck
preemptive
kind of
wall.
character-
Go ahead
What
and...
are you?
it's one of the classes I made up. So go
like the
ahead and
lumberjack.
spend another use, and it's in your gear section. And
Oh,
go
is he in
ahead, roll your a 2d6 plus your wisdom again.
2d6
Is he an
plus 2.
earthbender?
No, he's not an earthbender.
He's a metal bender. Ugh.
You only hit it.
Okay, so 8. You set. Let's see here for the roll. I have to actually learn his class because I don't remember the whole thing off. It's been so long since you created the damn thing. Okay, so you create almost what you wanted in this sense. So you go to like pick the floor up, and in reality, you actually end up sending this wall that you had control, and you shove the one with the spikes back instead, and
Okay.
it falls back, and actually you hear crunching and screeching in the walls as this thing kind of flips back into its spot it originally was, but the spikes are up now.
So it's stayed there though,
You
correct?
you pretty much just disabled the trap,
Okay, cool.
and the hallway is now open with spikes on the floor
Okay,
that are like this big. You can just like walk around.
okay.
So, Bartok, you see him do this.
Yes, I am in awe. I ask him, how did you do that?
We don't have time to explain right now. We need to leave.